Welcome back to Provo. Set 3 stats look like this. As Hawaii takes it in extras to go up 2-1 in Provo. Hawaii with a executing their game plan a bit better than last night.
Yeah, BYU able to contain them a little bit better. Hitting percentage down just under 300. BYU just over 300. Couple more kills than the Cougars. Couple less service errors. Knotted up 1 ace apiece. BYU though with 5 blocks. You know, really I think that set was all about pressure. And Hawaii just never stopped putting it on the Cougars, and eventually they were able to just kind of take that away.
Got an email from Spencer Force. He says, what's the longest game of volleyball? Since the 2 teams need to win by 2, can volleys go on forever?
I've seen it up in the 40s. In rally scoring, that's saying something, because, you know, it's, you know, every time the ball goes in the air, someone's getting a point. But, gosh, I don't know what it would be in regular scoring.
The highest it's ever gone in NCAA history is 45-43. Manhattan defeated Ryder. Isn't that wild? Thanks for the email, Spencer Forsey. If you have an email, go ahead to email at that address, tvsports@byu.edu.
I'm super familiar with both of those programs, by the way, in case you're wondering.
I can't name either of those mascots. Any idea on your end? I have no idea.
The Manhattans, you said, was one of them? Or?
Manhattan and Ryder.
Yeah, so it was, their mascot is, I think, probably a mixed drink. I don't know. I have no idea.
Remember Isaiah Ryder, who dunked between his legs in the slam dunk cover? Maybe they were the Isaiah Ryder. No clue. Taylor Sanders, Zemiak up. Here's Hunt. Umlaft. Led by DePron. Stowell. Off of Walker. 1-1. 19th kill for Stowell, a match high.
Nice turn again, realizing the blocker's a hair late, taking advantage of it.
So Otavio Souza.
Ooh, that was close.
Kelly Akamoa thought it was in. He came in to serve. Souza has played most of the time at that second middle blocker position this season. Hasn't played as much recently. Quentin Smith beat him out. In practice, BYU has cycles of 10 days where you have to win the 10 days of practice. Games don't even count. And if you win that, you're the guy. You start. And so Kelly Akamoa and Boyce have been neck and neck. Kelly Akamoa has won that most of the time. Same with Souza over Smith, but Smith has won it recently. So that's how it's worked with the BYU lineup. They have all these stats that they compile in practice going into it. Wow. BYU from the service line has been pitiful.
Man.
Timeout on the court.
Yeah, Rob's
the earliest timeout in remembrance.
He sees this one slipping away at 3-2. Yeah, I think he's just really frustrated with his guys right now. He's just like, look, we're not even serving hard. Like, get it in.
Let's answer the trivia question. How many current BYU players have played on either the USA Junior or Youth National teams? The answer is 4. Joe Kaliakamoa, Rusty Lavaya, Taylor Sander, and Rob Stowell. Kaliakamoa had a long time on that team as well as Lavaya. Stowell was on the Youth National team, and then Taylor Sander was on the USA Junior National team as recently as earlier last year. So 3-2. Hawaii up over BYU. And Hawaii pressing in this set to try and take it from the Cougars. BYU has not lost a home match this season at 7-0. As the most dominant home court in the country, as quoted John Spara, UC Irvine's coach. And tonight, that man, Jonas Umlaft and the Hawaii Warriors, bringing their A game tonight. Got swept last night and lead 2-1 after 3 this evening.
Yeah, no, they're playing very well tonight. I spoke at the end of that last set about character, and again, that's not a knock on Taylor. It's just when you get in that situation, there's so much pressure on you.
And an ace from Brennan Dyer. What did Brennan Dyer drink from last night to tonight? Because whatever it was, it made him serve well. He's been serving well this season, but he just had 7 aces coming into this match. He looks like a guy who has 30 plus the way he's been dishing it out.
Yeah, got a lot of heat, and he's got good placement too. He's able to move it around. Look at that. Wow, that's a great serve. That was only out by a couple feet, and just about being Dupron on its way.
And oh yeah, Dyer has a bum ankle. Sander. Hunt.
Nice job.
Come on, blocks that one.
Love seeing blockers do that. Almost looked like he was out of that play, and then able to bring that ball back with that one hand. Nice job by Hunt just to get to that ball. He had to do quite a bit of adjusting just to make a play on it.
Sander again, 4-4. And that one out. These service error numbers are getting ridiculous. 21 for the match, and 4 of Hawaii's 5 points in this set have been BYU service errors. The other one was a Hawaii service error.
Wow.
Hawaii into the net, but Dupron with the Chester on Umlauf.
A little bit of a heat there on that swing. Nice serve by Umlauf. Same thing as Taylor Sanders, though. A lot of heat on it, but right in the pocket of the passer. You want to try to make them move a little bit, go away from their body.
Umlauf signaling to his right shoulder before that play to Zemiak and got the kill right there. 19 for Umlauf.
19.
Last night we talked about the hand signals behind the back. Umlauf just straight up telling Zemiak before, just feed the moneymaker right here.
You see this shoulder? Hop on board. Wow, nice
Stoa, 20 kills for Rob Stoa.
It's a pretty good sized seam there. Rob doing a nice job finding it, exploiting it.
Good pass from Costello. Welch dug up by Hiapo. Sander with the back. Good night. 7-6. Sander with 13.
This game is played so high above the net. Sander looked like he was front row when he hit that.
Seven. Dupron blocked by Walker. The 7th block of the night.
Yeah, Dupron just swung right into the heart of that block that time.
Not a big block, a 6'1" and a 6'2" guy, and they got it. Walker didn't have a block before that. Oh! But out!
Oh, boy. I didn't, it was so straight down, I couldn't tell, but it didn't look like he hit it.
Did he
wide
hit it
at
too
all.
fast? Tough angle there.
That's a tough call. It's right there.
If it did catch line, it was just barely. So leaning on the
oh, look at that dig from
edge,
BJ.
they're probably out there. Yeah, out by Stoa. Warriors into the net. Wade shaking his head.
Man, that's 10-7. That's a big shift right there, a big swing. Now it's 8-9 instead. That's a tough break for Hawaii. And BJ just made a great dig on that play for Knott.
Walker. Got it over, or excuse me, around the triple block.
Walker with the ever popular set knee pass. No other option but to go right back to the hitter. Look at him put it away. That's beautiful. It's a great swing there by Walker. Perhaps feeling a little guilty about the pass he made, making up for it in spades.
13 service errors. BYU's 22 now for Hawaii. Jump float from Souza, the Brazilian. Umlauf. Make it 24. Jonas now has 82 kills in his last 4 matches.
Yeah, that's a lot.
There's only 3 players on Hawaii's team who have 100 plus for the year. Big to the prawn.
Nice finish there from DePron. That quick back row attack is so dangerous. Look at that, nobody up in the middle. Hawaii committing with Fudi, which is the right play.
Dyer, DePron with the great effort and into the net for Knott. Got an email from Jay Vilk, says Manhattan are the Jaspers. What was the other school? It was Ryder, and they are the Broncos. Or the Bronx, excuse me. Bronx, B-R-O-N-C-S. A little different. You didn't think you'd learn anything watching tonight, did you?
I learned that Hawaii's got a lot of fight in them.
We knew Hawaii was good, and we expected this last night. Hawaii bringing it tonight. Umlauf again, 21 for the Germinator. And more importantly, a 13-11 lead for his team with 12 points to go for a win in Provo.
Umlauf edging past Rob Stowell for the lead on the night with 21 kills. Rob at 20. Nice pass.
Kavanagh quietly having a really good night. 9 kills on 14 swings to go with 2 assists and 3 block assists. We just expect greatness from Futi Kavanagh.
Tavio in the front row for BYU.
Right at Walker. So BYU's targeted. Kelly Akamoa back. Joust one up, but Welch is heading, it went on BYU's side.
No, Welch can do no wrong.
Stowell hitting error.
That's awesome. Heads up play.
That's twice tonight where a play on Hawaii's side where they just bumped it over with the intention of trying to pass it, went back over in BYU's side and actually ended up getting the point. Souza, his first swing and kill, excuse me, second swing, first kill, hitting .418 on the year. And Souza ready to go since he got some time here in set 4, excuse me. The dump from Zemiak is good. 15-13. Timeout on the court. We will step aside. Hawaii up by 2 in set 4. Looking to pull off an upset in Provo. The Cougars started hot to the season at 11-3. We're ranked number 2. Wins over Irvine, UCLA. For a while there, just lost 1 set in 4. Since then, to include last night, BYU 4-4. Had some uncharacteristics to losses to Loyola. Cal State Northridge has owned BYU the last couple of years, actually, but are unranked and swept BYU on Friday. And to be unranked in men's volleyball is really tough because you can be in the 10 through 15 mark and have a losing record. There's just not that many teams. Souza with another one. And so BYU trying to play like they did at the beginning of the year, play like they did last night. But tonight, Hawaii and BYU producing what we kind of thought would happen coming into the weekend.
Yeah, no, totally. This is for sure the match I thought we would see last night. And now Hawaii seeing Tavio Souza for the first time is probably wondering, where's this guy been? This guy's pretty good.
Walker with another one, 16-14. Walker has 11. Dunima from Brittany Wardle. So shout out to Alex DePron tonight. He's playing great defense and offense. Thanks for the email. tvsports@byu.edu is the email address if you have a question or comment. Great serve. And down went DePron because he got tangled up with Yaplo, so this is a free ball.
Should be automatic for Hawaii. Right back to him for sure.
Tip, and he kept it in. It was going out, but Walker with the tip now. BYU all over the place. Stowell has to go angle, and he hit it out. 17-14 Hawaii.
BYU had plenty of chances on that one. Hawaii and Umlauf especially so tough. And that was a long rally. Umlauf had a touch in at least every one of Hawaii's attempts. Boy, that was a tough play. And Hawaii getting the better of BYU, 17-14.
Nate Zemiak, the Slovenian setter. Out.
Sitting here thinking to myself, what does BYU need to do different to get back in control of this match? And I think the bottom line is they're serving. They're not putting any pressure on Hawaii. Hawaii is being able to run the offense they want to run. They're having more confidence blocking and serving because of it. I think BYU, and that's the other thing, we talked a little bit last night that Josh Walker perhaps might be a weaker passer than some. And to keep the ball on him, look at Hawaii just battle.
No way that stayed over. That was amazing. Walker. BYU tries to put it away. Tavana, actually a decent backup setter. Yeah, it's still a way out.
That was not the best set there from Foodie. That thing came down with snow on it. Way, way, way too high. And Rob Stowell trying to hang on, but the timing was way off on that one. Dispatched it well out of bounds. I was looking, I had a good angle to see if there was a touch, but it was about a foot over the block at least.
BYU hitting 188. 4 kills, 5 errors on 16 swings in the fourth set. 18-15. Hawaii. Stowell puts that one away. 21 for Rob.
BYU dodging a bullet there. Handle that serve pretty well. Joe goes back to his guy, who puts it away. I like that Rob's just going to the floater here. He's been missing that jump serve all night.
Umlauf. Look at Sander. Oh, come on! Swings off Umlauf. The outside hitter sets up the center. Watch this set from Sander.
That was a pretty interesting play there. That's a smart timeout for Hawaii.
Really bailed out.
Yeah, Umlauf turned into a big tool on that last play. Just kind of got his hands up there in the way for Joe to find.
18-17 Warriors in set 4 with the Cougars trailing 2-1 here. Timeout on the court.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, the second and third sets were tight, but it was pretty much Hawaii in the driver's seat. First time for the weekend. And right now, it's been all Hawaii again. BYU trying to make a late run here.
Let's check out the matches from last night in the MPSF. As we mentioned, the biggest one, UC San Diego beating Ohio State, snapping the 17-match win streak. Santa Barbara got swept by Cal Baptist, one of the best in the NAIA. And then UCI got swept by UCLA in the last match in Pauley Pavilion before they renovated. And now tonight, Pepperdine is at USC. USC up 2-0, no big surprise there. Long Beach and Pacific tied up at 1-1. Long Beach will come in here next week. And then Cal State Northridge can hook a brother up for the BYU Cougars. They can pull off the upset on the road in Maples against Stanford.
Yeah, BYU's got to hang on tonight. They got to start being a little more aggressive at that service line And again, I say keep the ball on Josh Walker, who has struggled a little bit passing.
Hawaii making a push to the top of the conference as well, as that one nearly goes down, and now a free ball coming. And a good effort from Hawaii just to get it over. Tavana off hands. Walker with the great save on the back row. That one pushed far for Umlauf and bounced up. Sander way off the net. Zemiak off. Costello's the setter. Umlauf blocked! Tied at 18!
Hawaii's trying to say they popped that ball up. Miley Jukes, the up ref, saying, no, I didn't see it that way. We don't see it there. Just the way that ball bounced, looked like it was all floor. But I don't know.
18 up. Awkward all around. Sander off of Umlauf, and BYU takes the lead back.
Sander, crunch time. Wow, that was a big play there. Kind of a tight set, one of the biggest blocks in the building, able to tool it out of bounds.
Rob Stowell from the line. Umlauf. That one touched.
BYU's trying to figure out who touched that ball. Just one quick note, Rob Stowell has gone back earlier tonight, time and time again, and served that ball in the middle of the net. And remember, you've got Foodie, the biggest blocker in the country, in the front row, and he's just wasted because there's no way to make a play. Rob stays back and does a relatively easy jump float, and they get, what, 3-4 points in a row off of it.
Umlauf blocked! Great up by Zemiak. Everyone calling for double contact.
Even Dyer was shaking his head.
Kaliakamoa. And Stowell blocked. And then Stowell, after having a conversation about that double contact.
Right. They're taught to play through the whistle. But boy, as soon as that play was over, he was in Miley's ear. And Hawaii knows. They know they got away with one there. I mean, even Dyer was like, "Woof, my bad." Wait.
Dyer.
I'm trying to see where that. I don't think that was the replay that we just saw.
That wasn't the one.
Is that Dyer the server? Yeah, his conscience got the better of him there.
Sander.
Right at
Costello. Walker. Sander keeps it up. Stoll takes the swing. Forces the block. Costello with the set to Umlauf.
Should be an easy play there for BJ.
This is the loudest we've heard it both nights. Hardly anyone was here last night, and finally the energy's back in the building.
Nice up there from Taylor Sander. BJ making a great pass on that. Joe going to the man. Foodie Tavana in the middle. Cougars wanting to push this to 5 games.
Would you say he passed it to the man?
And boom goes the dynamite. Robbie Stowell looking good. Sets it to the man, and boom goes the dynamite.
Cougars have gotten back into this because they've been able to just serve the ball over the net, and they've peeled off of the jump serve for the most part, besides Sander after struggling so much.
Well, see, and I like that. I mean, typically when you're struggling from the service line, you're gonna turn loose 1 or 2 guys that are known gnarly jump servers, and Taylor Sander's that guy. Taylor, maybe Kevin Sager, you know, turn those guys loose. Everybody else, get your serves in, and that was what Rob did. Rob just went back, served a fairly easy floater, and they rattled it off, you know, 3-4 points from it. So that kind of thing is huge in volleyball. You've got to pay attention to that kind of stuff, and you've got to make those adjustments on the fly.
A big block helps as well, and yeah, reserve seating. Nice. Let's check in with Aaron Nilsson.
Coach Nielsen was giving a little technique advice. He said, we want shoulder to shoulder on those blocks when you're going up, but don't get your hands out too wide. Keep them strong hands. Keep them close together, strong hands. Get those blocks in. Keep fighting. Back to you.
Thank you. And BYU summoning the crowd, trying to get them on their feet. Up 21-20, needing to win this set. BYU putting up a big block tonight, 11 blocks to Hawaii's 8. Sander right at Walker. Ace as Hunt went over a table. 22-20, great effort from Big Red number 2.
I talked about character a little bit ago. In this situation, down to the wire. And Taylor Sander, look at that. That's just gnarly from a freshman going for such a tough serve.
Hunt almost landed on that girl who went after the ball. She needs to look out. Hunt's coming your way. A block but out. 22-21. Great effort. Another look.
Nice swing by Umlauf to use that block out of bounds.
Jonas Umlauf. Out. 23-21.
So there is a crowd here.
Yes. Nice to have them back.
When did they get here?
And Kevin Sagers will come in to serve. Had 8 aces in a match against Loyola earlier this year. A 6'3" senior outside hitter from Vegas. Has 20 aces to his name, 3rd on the team.
That's all right. That's one of the guys you're going to let loose. You're turn loose late in a game like this. He might miss. He might get you a free point. You never know, but that's a gamble. That's a smart gamble from Coach Nielsen.
That's got to be the toughest job in the building, because that's probably the most athletic play you have to make here. Is an effective jump serve, and you're cold off the bench.
Yeah, totally cold. You haven't done anything for 2 hours, except maybe hit a couple balls in warm-ups. Yeah, tons of pressure.
Sander! Set point! Sander with 15.
It's a really smart swing from the young freshman to go high hands on that and not try to bomb it straight down into the block. That way the defense has no play on that ball off the block.
Sander taking some notes from Stowell on how to react after a play. Amped.
Yeah, BYU after trailing this entire set. Up 24-22 with a chance here.
Set her out. Here's Stowell. Blocked it out. Point BYU. We're going to 5.
I'm going to tell you, I think this crowd played a big part in that comeback. I think the momentum that BYU felt and rode through the end of that 4th set had a lot to do with how loud this place got. Woke them up a little bit.
The Cougars make the comeback in set 4. Don't go anywhere. They played a 15 in set 5, and it's coming up next on BYU television.